welcome to Northway. A couple of really nice Robin Riddle's locomotives today. Hope you like them. British Railways was formed in 1948. A new nationalised railway system. The brains behind the operation was to be Robert Riddle's, ably assisted by Roland C. Bond, in charge of construction and maintenance, and E. S. Cox, in charge of design. Riddle's idea was that this is now a national system, so we should have nationally standard locomotives, because British Railways had inherited 400 plus different locomotives from the big four companies. Riddle's plan was to have standard locomotives for specific tasks which could go anywhere in the country on any line, and he came up with a plan of 12 different types. We're actually looking here at the last one he came up with, the 9F. The first 9F was built in 1954, and the next year, in 1955, we had the modernisation plan, and the main thrust of the modernisation plan is we're going to get rid of steam. So as successful as the 9F was, it didn't have much of a life really, not fair was it? Poor 9F. It's such a magnificent locomotive. And as the name suggests, 9F, extremely powerful and designed for freight. But it did just as well with passenger traffic, apparently. In Riddle's plan, there were to be 3 Pacific type express passenger locomotives. Very powerful. The first 55 were the Britannias, numbered 70,000 onwards. The next batch were to be the 7200s, the Clans. There were only 10 of them built in the end because the Britannias had done so well. They decided they didn't need another class. So it wasn't until 1954 that the locomotive we're looking at came into being. And that was only the result of a disaster, the Harrow and Wealdstone train disaster of 1952, in which the reconstructed turbomotive Princess Anne had been destroyed. So Riddle's took up the chance to build his third type of Pacific, an 8P, extremely powerful, and it was this one, number 71000, the Duke of Gloucester, and there was only one like it. Well, I said a lot more about the Duke of Gloucester in another video I made recently, the Duke and Duchess it was called, or the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, one of them. Why don't you watch that one? It's really good. We're looking here at a Stania 264 tank locomotive. Following on from this, there was the Fairburn tank. Charles E. Fairburn was Chief Mechanical Engineer at the LMS, following on from Stania. Fairburn was only there from 1944 to 45. He was followed by George Ivat, H.G. Ivat. Riddles decided that we needed a 264 loco, and the 4MT, the 80,000, they were all numbered, 155 were built. Well, I don't have one of those 264 4MTs. I might get one day when I've won the lottery. So we've got to make do with this one for today, the Stania prequel to the Riddles 4MT. In Riddles' standardisation plan, we had a 5MT locomotive 460. That looked very much like a Black 5. Not surprising, because Riddles, Bond and Cox had all worked at the LMS, besides which the Black 5 was a terrific locomotive. When you look at the Riddles 5MT, they're numbered 73,000 onwards. There were 172 built. They look so much like a Black 5. The running board above the wheels there would be slightly higher up. But I don't have one of those yet, so I've substituted the Black 5 we're looking at to use today. So let's use him. Come on, let's get them running.